Sam, to you first. We know that shopkeepers are optimistic. We were just talking about the auto industry in specific because automobiles have been one of the biggest sticking points in GST. Small cars are now at 18%, EVs are at just 5%, larger cars are still attracting about 20%. How are dealers positioning their discounts this festive season?
Well, Parameshwar, I come to you from the Kia capital on Chennai's OMR, and dealers are quite excited. They say ever since the GST reforms were announced, they witnessed a slump in bookings because customers wanted to wait till this comes into force so that they can get cars at a cheaper price. With festive season coming up from today, they're very optimistic that bookings will see a new high. Particularly first-time car buyers, families, many feel this could be the best time to go for their first car. And in this case of Kia, they say models like Sonet have witnessed a 10% cut in taxes, and other SUVs, they say, have come down by 5%, and they say bookings could go up. With me, Niranjan, fitness and health coach. Thank you very much for your time. What would this cut in GST for automotives mean largely?
So I think this is a welcome move by the government to push more consumption, and it's definitely welcoming for the first-time car buyers. I think it's somewhere in the affordable range for the first-time car buyers. It's well and good, but in the long run, if the state and the central governments across India, they can come to consensus and also bring the GST to the petroleum and the petrochemical products, I think it would be of greater use.
Petrol and diesel could become cheaper. Yes. Just 5% GST on electric vehicles. Tamil Nadu is the capital for EV manufacturing.
See, I think, talking about EV vehicles, I think it's a question of about mindset. Like if you were to ask me as a regular user, I've been using a petrol car ever since I learned driving. I think it's more about a mindset, then you have the question of whether you have enough charging stations and all that. I think it's more from the consumption point of view and the usage point of view. EV still has quite a long way to go. But for now, the petrol vehicles, I think it is a welcome move to cut down the taxes.
The opposition says this should have been announced much earlier. They point out 50,000 crore rupees have been collected from Indians.
Staying away from politics, I think any move is better late than never. And looking at the dynamics of how the government is placed in the center and how the politics are working in.
Having elections in mind?
Could be, probably, but still the central elections are another 4 years away. A long way to go. Let's say how they're going to work on the impact of petrol prices and the other commodities. But for now, this is definitely a welcome move for the first-time car buyers.
Thank you so much, Niranjan. So, consumers looking forward to this, and the dealers here, they say they expect a rise in bookings from day one. That's today, Parameshwar.